Yeah, I don't know. Does that game play weird with alt-tabbing? Alright, I think I know what the problem was. I think I booted the game up with a controller. Let's just try to... Like, the controller's turned off now and it's not connected. I think the problem I was running into is that the game was detecting the controller for camera movement. And... there we go. Back to it. Hell yes. Now we're good. Got him. Alright, grab some armor real quick, and I will breathe when I can breathe. Ah, demons. There we go. So the flamers will fuck you up in this game, which is fitting, because apparently they fuck people up in 9th edition as well. Like, on the tabletop, I hear that Chaos Demons are a nightmare. Not entirely sure, though. Things are changing constantly with the rules. So there we go, there's our heavy bolter. Oh, and there's an item over there I want. I see it over there, that's a bolter upgrade. Get him, he's done. Moving through. Oh shit, I just bombed myself, whoopsie. Alright, grab some health. For the cat purr. Hey, Witty, good to see you! The car is stretched on release. Oh, really? That's weird. That's a strange problem to run into. It's funny because, like, this to me just looks like terrain. You almost never see this kind of thing in 40k games, like this kind of shipping container. This is like terrain for the tabletop, which is really funny to me. And which is funny, it's really interesting to look back at like really old 40k computer games, is those games aren't trying to emulate the world. They're a lot of times they're trying to emulate what the tabletop looks like. So, for example, Final Liberation, Warhammer 40k, it's all, like, super brightly colorful because that's what the tabletop looked like at the time. That kind of thing is really fun. I really love the aesthetics of old Warhammer. Howdy, Witty. How's it going, man? I know I already asked that, but sometimes you just gotta ask it twice. Let's grab some Contempt and some health here. Bolter magazine. I was on my Twitter right now, and there was some weird discourse going on about the Imperium of Man. And it was basically trying to... Somebody made the statement that humanity and the Imperium... humanity's not being protected or kept alive by the Imperium. It's more that humanity is so good as a species that they're surviving in spite of the Imperium, which is an interesting perspective. Alex 2-time. Yeah! There's 2 Alexes. How do I get up there? Dang. Alright, let's move over here, and... How, oh how, do I get over there? Nope, can't dash in the air. I guess I'll have to figure it out later. We're pretty much good on resources right now, so we could probably just move ahead. 2-time classic. That's a pretty normal thing that I do now that I think about it. Usually when you guys show up on stream, I'm just like, hello, and I wait for a response, and I'm like, hello. Let's go here, and I got it. Nailed it. Here we go. Blessings of the Omnissiah, you asshole. Now it's going to explode into several blue horrors. That's how it be. And we're done. But I'm really surprised because, like, certain games just okay, the game that takes place before this one, Space Marine, has a problem with higher difficulties, and it's that Space Marine is a hybrid of a third-person shooter and a melee combat game. And so when you bump the game up to the higher difficulties, you kind of got to stay in cover more often because it's all hit scan. You can't really dodge shots from the orcs, and you especially can't dodge shots from the Chaos Space Marines later on. And so as you go higher into the difficulty, the more it plays like a shitty Gears of War clone and not like Space Marine. But this game, its higher difficulties are really great. CSM, come here, fucker. Ooh, aspiring champion, look at you. Oh shit. Thought he was gonna blow up on me. Oh shit, he resurrected. That's sick. Chosen champion. Oh, look at that. He pleased the gods. And he's gonna kill me if I'm not careful here. Alright, I'm running. Right, well, while you're doing your respawning thing... Oh, he's not doing it. Okay. I'm guessing he has to get a certain amount of damage in, and if he does, he pleases the gods and they bring him back as an aspiring champion. That's really sick. Well, that's an unpopular opinion. This game looks shit. Is it just Doom? No. No, it's amazing. This game looks great, man. I love the low poly pixel art style. I think realism is a dead end for video game graphics. This game is sad for me. Next AdMech planet is fucked. Yeah, there's a lot of dead AdMech worlds, though. Don't worry. There's as many dead AdMech worlds as there are worlds. Wait, that's not true at all. But no, it's super fun and fast and aggressive, and I love it. It's the best shooter I've played since Doom Eternal, and I'm not even joking. This is what shooters should be, man. Like, okay, something like Stalker, Fallout, yeah, that's a survival game, that's neat. I want my shooters to be fast and aggressive and difficult and fun. I want to know exactly what killed me, and I want it to kill me hard. That's a bit of a, and that's a bit of a bad take, what I just said there. And I know, it's like, not all video games should be the same, of course, but God, I wish we had more like this one, or I wish I played more like this one, because we do have more like this now, because boomer shooters are big, again, which is nice. You're gonna wake back up, aren't you, fucker? That's okay, put some plasma shots for your bitch ass. Alright. Probably AdMech is dead in 10th, kill me hard. Right, yeah. Okay, so yeah, a bit of a bad take by saying shooters should be like this, but it's just, I need to play more of these. I need to play more boomer shooters. School 61 Alex, kill me. Okay. Someone says we need to start raising money to temp ban Nitrous again. He needs it. Dead mech. Nah, man. AdMech are, they ain't going anywhere. The AdMech are the backbone of the Imperium. Like, you can't have the Imperium in its modern form without the Adeptus Mechanicus. It's vital. And actually, no, now that I think about it, AdMech is stronger than ever because now we have Traitor AdMech. We have more Chaos AdMech, who now have a new deity to follow, which is pretty sick. Chaos AdMech make a lot of sense to me. Like, just like how Chaos Titan pilots make a lot of sense to me. And Knights, Chaos Knights as well. It's just like, hey, this thing I love doing, I get to fuse with it and be a part of it forever? This thing that I'm addicted to? Don't say that, it's only 1k points. Don't say that, it's only 1k points. Oh, that's what you mean. I'm just gonna toss a crack grenade into that room, and they're good. Alright, moving through. Oh man, I love the way this looks. Look at that. That's Tzeentch corruption. That's, I love how, like, the different demons, depending on where they spawn, will actually corrupt the areas they're in. But yeah, this is an AdMech world getting corrupted. This is one of the planet. I think it's a moon in orbit of Graia from Ultramarine. Yeah, fucker, come here. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. I might just die here. Give me that. Yeah, heavy bolter ammo. Yeah, okay. I should be using the heavy bolter more often. I'm trying to save ammunition for it, but they are showering me in ammo. There, go blow that up. Grab some heals. That's only 1,000 points. We gotta get TJ in here, then we can start the fucking banathon going on again. Oh, shit. There goes Nitrous. Sorry, Nitrous. Guess you'll die then. Timeout. See you in 10 minutes, buddy. One of these days I'm worried I'm gonna accidentally ban one of you. I gotta be very careful every time I do that. Hey, look at that. Oh boy, munitions boon. That's what I need, more ammo. It's purge time, let's go. Whoa, yeah, screamers, I forgot. Alright, shotgun time. When is it not shotgun time? Oh, shit, okay, yeah, these guys are trouble. These screamers are trouble. It's just sheer bouncy fun, man. I love it. I love it. You know what? I'm trying to think of what this reminds me of in terms of movement, but it's really its own unique thing. It's got the same kind of bounce as Blood, but it has the same amount of, like, sweeping movement that, like, Doom 2016 or Eternal has. Like, okay, maybe not 2016, but definitely Eternal. Just, oh, good movement, man. Good movement is what makes the shooter a lot of time for me. Like, a bit of a hot take I have here, but like, in a shooting game, a lot of times the least important part of it is the shooting. A lot of the times, it's what you do around the shooting that makes the game interesting. Like, I can definitely say that from playing Stalker. Everything I do, like, shooting is super tense because of what I got to do to stay alive and maintain myself while I shoot. However, I gotta do some shit off screen. I've had just had some shenanigans forcibly alt-tab me. I think about Gather, Eldar Army, and New Edition. I like the rules. Hell yeah, man. Eldar are sick. I would love to see more Eldar players at my local game store. We actually got some good variety. We got a Necron player, we got CSM, we got Chaos Space Marines. To be fair, there's just one guy who I see playing a new army every week. But I mean, he's there. And that's awesome. It's great that he's playing. I get to see so much variety at my local game store, and it's not just all Space Marines. My AdMech now looks kind of sad, but of course they got everything, but still. I mean, as long as you like them and how they play, that's what's really most important. Like, there's a guy at my store who picked up Sisters of Battle, and he just doesn't like how they play, and he's now selling them off and switching over to Orcs, it looks like. Me, I've just been whittling away and trying to craft my perfect Blood Ravens Imperium hybrid army. That's what's fun for me. I must see Chaos, Necron, and Orcs. I am eventually going to start dipping into other armies, but I want to make sure I finish my Imperium force first. Because I just want to buy the models to paint them. Like, I'm not going to... I'll buy Necron models just to have them. Ooh, Exalted Flamer, you're cool. Come here. Yeah. Man, the Zeech guys are really fun to fight. They make you move a lot. That's what I like. Bye, Mr. Dude. Right, get up here, grab this armor. So yeah, demons drop armor, which is not armor. I think it's called, like, Contempt or something like that. I don't quite remember. That's a grenade. And human enemies, if you can even call these Chaos Space Marines human, they drop health. So regardless of what you're fighting, you're always getting something back. And if you're able to kill without taking damage, you'll pretty much keep your health pretty high up. Let's grab a refill here. Of course, knowing where the health and armor spawns is also very helpful. Let's go ahead and take care of this flamer here. Finish him off. There we go. Bye, bitch. Also, I love how a lot of the icons and shit are like models and not sprites. So like health pickups and such are 3D models. Makes you realize that the guns being sprites is a choice. Like, it's a creative choice to make the guns a sprite instead of models. Which, I don't know, I wouldn't mind seeing a low poly bolter for my, like, as an alternative maybe. Maybe somebody can mod that in. I actually don't know if this game has modding support. Alright. Let's go ahead and just grab some health, grab our health and armor over here. And I want to try and get up to that flamer, because he's getting on my nerves. Maybe you should, Woody, once you get the chance and the new rules come out, maybe you should try to find the rules online and then hop on Tabletop Simulator and see what you can get in terms of, like, just testing out your army. I mean, Tabletop Simulator is always an option. I don't really use it, because, I don't know, it just seems a bit unwieldy, but, like, it's always there for you if you want to try shit out. I wait with change. I'd Michael get the codex early, maybe some new models. Yeah, man. God, I remember back in 8th edition we had the indexes, which were like mini codexes, and that's all we had for a while. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if that was the thing for 9th, because I wasn't really playing 40k at the start of 9th. Tabletop's a cool option for testing. Yeah, just so you can know if you like how it plays. Honestly, I'm basing my first impressions of an army off of Dawn of War because it has like everyone. But that's not going to tell me what the specific rules are at the time. That's just going to give me the broad idea of how I should play the army. But then again, I'm in a weird spot right now because I'm playing normal Space Marines against mostly Primaris Space Marines, and so they're a bit less squishy. They're a bit squishier than you'd think. Normally, Space Marines are pretty tanky, but nowadays, compared to a Primaris, your normal tactical squad is pretty squishy, and you gotta play a bit smarter with them. And that's why I lose all my games. To be fair, I've won 2 games so far, but they've been against complete newbies like myself. I'm really just happy for whatever game I get to play. I need a key. The bindings here are weird because 4 is my plasma and not my shoddy. Or sorry, 3 is my plasma and not my shoddy. But 2 is my shoddy, so it's kind of got the Doom Eternal key bindings. I wonder if it's got a weapon wheel. Hey, there you are, Mr. Key. Shit! You're done. Ooh, yeah. Arcs of Omen. That'd be pretty sick. The Arcs of Omen seem really cool to me. I'm just really into the whole Chaos aesthetic, too. Like, I'm an Imperium guy, but I pretty much like every army in 40k. Genestealer cults, just everything. There's not a single army in 40k that I look at and I go, that's lame, because it's like, well, even the lamest shit in 40k is cooler than most other, like, sci-fi fantasy settings. Like, people consider humanity to be boring, but I think the Imperium of Man is probably one of my favorite, like, factions in all of fiction. Hey, TJ, how's it going? I'm sad to say someone already took your job, and we have, timed out nitrous. So, you weren't able to do that, and I'm sorry, but hey, maybe next time. Where the hell is the button thing I need to hit? I'm stupid, I ran past it, didn't I? Yes, I did, okay. Yeah, you just lose no momentum on jumps, so you can use it to, like, put yourself at weird angles. Almost serves like it almost, like, works like a dash. That's always really nice. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just rock in with a heavy bolter, because you never know what you're gonna run into. Phone screen broke. Damn, that sucks. You mentioned that earlier. That's screwed up, man. Oh, I'm in love. That heavy bolter is amazing. Oh shit! Got 2 lax during the. I got 2 lax next to the blue horror. So the one trick enemies have against the tracking on your chainsword is up and down vertical movement, because. Oh shit! Screamers. I mean, I saw the screamers. I wasn't expecting it to get so close to me all of a sudden. But yeah, if they're moving vertically, it gets tough to actually keep up with them with the chainsword slash. The tracking is a bit weird, so that's the one trick they have to use against you. Goodbye. Ah, that was nice. I'm sorry about your phone screen, man. Do you think there's a chance you can get it repaired, or are you gonna have to buy a new phone? I haven't had this much fun with grenades in a long time, man. What a good game. I really, like, this is ridiculously high quality for a Warhammer game. Like, normally we'll play something that's kind of just fun, and it doesn't matter how jank it is, as long as we can get a game that's Warhammer themed that's kind of fun. We'll get into it, and we'll settle for what we can get. This is the first Warhammer game in a long time that I've played that is genuinely amazing and could stand on its own. Like, this is up there, in terms of gameplay and game feel, this is up there with, like, Doom Eternal. Which is insane. He returns hornier than when he was cast out, a champion of Slanesh. Welcome back, Nitrous. But yeah, this is insanely high quality. And it looks good, plays good, feels good. It doesn't run like shit like Darktide. Honestly, after Darktide, I bought Hired Gun to get over Darktide, and now, like, I don't think I'll be able to appreciate that game anymore, because this is just so much better. More, harder, better. It's just good. It's just really good. I'm a very happy Warhammer fan right now. This reminds me of playing Space Marine for the first time, which was a magical feeling, because Space Marine was, what is this Warhammer? And then I'm like, oh, it's the coolest thing in the world. That's what it is. Okay. That's what got me into it. I played Space Marine in Dawn of War, and I'm like, alright, this is the coolest shit ever. Friendship ended with Star Wars, now 40k is my new best friend. And that's kind of sad to say, but like, the sequels were all that was out at the time, and that's all I really knew of Star Wars, so at the time I was like, oh shit, this is just amazing, I love this. Harder, faster, stronger, yep. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger more than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Also, I think Discovery is one of my favorite albums. Get fucked, bitch. Oh, I landed it, nice! Apparently I didn't land it. Yeah, the chainsaw. Witty, who did you time out? Oh no, Daft Punk copyright. Witty, who did you time out? You just said okay. Who's okay? You didn't say who you were timing out. Oh no, Daft Punk. Speaking of copyright, I cannot, you know. Okay, so Nitrous. Gotcha. Sorry, Nitrous. Sorry the chat's bullying you again. Speaking of copyright, I can't do archives on YouTube of the GTA streams because those videos are rife with copyrighted material, and it's just, no worky. Alright, how many grenades do I got? I got 1 frag, 2 frag, 1 crack. Got it. Ah! Horny want, horny get. Horny is as horny does, my mama always said. Okay, alright, that's a bit weird, never mind. Especially with that voice. Oh, it's awful. Oh, it's awful. Oh, jeez. You get what you fucking deserve, he says. Yeah, join our Discord. We got a good Discord for anyone who's here and isn't already part of it. I need a yellow key. This game has the most laid-back key hunts for the most part, where it's like, oh, where would the key be? Like, where you'd naturally think it would be. Oh, yeah. Except for now. Now I can't find the key. I said that, now I'm gonna jinx myself. Alright, let's head up this way. Hello. Ah, fucking aspiring champions. Switch to the normal bolt gun for now, because I just need to be able to just melt people from a distance. Damn it! Hold on. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can track that back to where the entryway would be. There we go. No, not there. Maybe up there? How would I get up there? There's something more to this. My mom always said, think with your heart, not with your... That's terrible. Alrighty, let's grab some health. Moving forward. This is only the first act. Like, I'm on like, what would episode 1, you know? This is only like E1 M4 or something. So normally the way these games work is that at the beginning of the game you have like a normal enemy, and then like you have a basic enemy like orcs, or it's usually orcs, yeah. Most of these 40k games you start off fighting orcs, and then later on the real enemy rears their head, and sometimes it's you know, chaos, other times it's Tyranids. But in this game we're starting with chaos, and in Space Marine 2 we're starting with the Tyranids, so what are we going to escalate to after that, you know? Like in this game, what's the endgame enemy going to be if I'm already fighting the Tyranids? Or if I'm already fighting Chaos? Could be the Tyranids. That makes sense, because Space Marine 2 is all about Tyranids, and this is like a game that takes place between the two. Get off the fucking ledge, asshole. Space hookers. Yup. Well, I mean, I'm actually surprised we haven't run into Demonettes of Slaanesh yet. Oh yeah, we still gotta fight Khornate demons, and Slaaneshi demons as well. So yeah, all we've had so far is Nurgle and Tzeentch. So yeah, we haven't even seen all of Chaos. That's very exciting, you know? Just clean up this flamer real quick. Alright. I'm on the rooftops. This is sick. How many times am I gonna say this is sick in this fucking stream? Like, it's a perpetual state of no! Owie. It's a perpetual state of being at this point. I want more often play 40k, but people don't have too much time, or my ex. Oof. I'm guessing your ex was the person you played 40k with? I'm sorry. I wasn't really gonna be playing it until we found the local game store. My two hopes were finding a game store that supported it near me, and luckily I found one. Or I was going to teach the girlfriend and play against her, which is also going well. So yeah, either way, it's really sick. I'm kind of mad at Vea right now and regarding her Warhammer army, because she just started and she paints way, way better than me. Like, her sisters like look amazing. And my Space Marines look like crap by comparison, and the Space Marines are way easier to paint. It's genuinely saddening. But I am proud of her. She's doing great. Hey, Iron Halo, yes. Look at that. Yes. Thanks, TJ. Yes. You wanna hear something that's kind of sucky about modern 40k? In the old manuals, they actually had, like... Well, okay, so before they had heavy metal, which is their painting people who paint all the minis for Warhammer, they just had the people that made the game rules and shit paint the minis. And because of that, all the minis in the earlier editions of Warhammer, like in the manuals and such, were closer to what you'd be able to pull off. And it was, I guess it was a lot more relatable. Like, you're just like, oh, hey, I don't feel so bad about my orcs. His orcs look kind of crappy too, you know? But nowadays, every model is just so professionally painted, you're naturally gonna compare yourself to that and just feel bad. Which is my #1 advice to you guys. Don't compare your paint scheme to the manuals when you get into it. Look at other people at your game store. Most people in my game store don't even have their minis painted yet, or they have half them. They're like half painted. I don't like a store in theory one group, but X. Ah, I'm sorry. That's awkward. That's always a bummer when that happens. I don't think I could. I don't think I'd be even physically able to run into any of my X's. No, I don't think I'd be able to. They're too far away. Thank goodness. Ugh. Pink Horde didn't stand a chance. This is another thing I kind of dislike about this game, is the effect you get for the invincibility power-up. He's done. I guess there's got to be some drawback to it, but... Oh, hello. Oh, boy. I really need to use my dash more often, because I'm neglecting it. It's a really good... It's probably a really good tool, but I just don't really use it all that much. Jesus, these guys are tough. All right, we're moving. We're moving. We're moving. All right, grab some health. Health full. Moving forward. All right, got you. Moving forward. $86. I love how I never have to reload this thing. It's nice. Yeah, it's a really crap. Okay. He's don't have much time too, but if he's returned to play, that's a really crappy situation. Yeah, that's one of those situations where, like, you're setting up to play, and, like, you see them walk in, and you're like, alright, well, just sit down to play, and if they sit down too, you get up and leave. If you're just, like, if you're in a state where you can't even be around them, you know? Whoa boy, I'm out of my element here. I'm out of my element, Donnie. Yeah, you see him walk in, you walk out, or you wait for him to walk out. Regardless, yeah, that's a shit situation that if your hobby is not only tied to someone you like, but someone you like might walk in on you doing your hobby. And you're just gonna have to leave because of it. So I can see why you'd want to avoid that situation right altogether. Right. That's a Terminator. Oh man, let me tell you guys how amazing Space Marine Terminators are. I played my first proper 500-point game of 40k yesterday, and I just teleported my Terminators on the objectives and sat them there. They capped it, and no one could make them move. Like there was nothing to be done. Ah! Leave me alone, you Daggerfall enemy! Fucker! Come here! Ah. Don't get up, son of a bitch. Alright, gotta move. Grab some health. Big health over here. Where's this big guy? I am out of ammo for this. Shit. Fuck. He got me. That is a really fun enemy type. Just the idea of, like, me aiming his gun at him and just like, don't get up, fucker. Hey, honey. But yeah, I hope you're able to do it again, Witty. If not, you could probably look into, you might be able to just dive deep into the tabletop simulator end of things. Or you can just buy the minis to paint, because it's fun. I was worried that would have to be me, you know? I was worried that I'd only be able to paint my minis and that would be it. Maybe occasionally use one for a D&D campaign, because I just couldn't find anywhere nearby that played it. And it's like, yeah, I want to play, but I don't want to drive an hour every time I want to play, so I just decided, you know, alright, I'm just really lucky I found the store that I did. And they're good people there, too. Let's grab ourselves some shotgun shells. Yep, yep, yep. Just waiting for someone from the game store, who I posted this in their Discord. Waiting for someone to hop on here and be like, I didn't know you were a furry, and I'm like, I'm not, I'm a fuzzy. Like, that's just been the #1, it's been the response, I have received 2 responses on the internet from this channel, and that has been, and those responses have been, wow, that's awesome, and ew, furry. I'm not even a furry. I used the tag a few times for clout, but that's really it. Flamers are getting easier to deal with. Maybe I'm just getting used to how they work. Because early on, they would just ruin me. Yeah, he's gonna do his thing. I'm gonna save my heavy shotgun shells for the fucking big guy. Look at that. Chit-chit. Time me out and I will become more powerful than you could ever imagine. But I did use it, that is fair. But I is not a furry. I'm just a cat. I have been banned from all furry conventions for my crimes. I have been denied. I have been publicly denounced by the furry community as a traitor. No, not a traitor. Probably a criminal. I'm workshopping lore. Don't worry about me. Oh, poor bastard. Good. It'd be really funny is when if you blew up the blue horrors, just two smaller blue horrors appeared. I'm gonna use the plasma on this guy. I like how it's a big bird, man. Very Zinch. Die, you fucker. Alright. I like how they slide towards you. You don't get you don't get to see a lot of I haven't been able to really focus on a lot of the sprites here because I just kill everything so fast. Which, you know, as is the Space Marine way. Fast little bastards, huh? He's up there. Right, what are we dealing with? What's a Therian? Oh, whoa. Non-furry, fuzzy, furry Therian. That's my first merch idea, is just to have, like, in big white letters, and just have furry written in, like, a white font crossed out, and then below it just says fuzzy, and it's circled in green. But that's a dumb merch idea. That's fucking stupid. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Anyways, throw him. Oh, tough guy, huh? You're a big guy. Phew. That guy did not deserve to get melted by a plasma gun, but you know, I did it anyway. Ah, there you are. Come to the party. Oh, you're a problem, aren't you, big guy? Whew. Alex body pillow when? That'll be a sub goal after we accomplish the one we already have set up. I would like the ability to blink. That'd be nice. Additional frames of animation so that I can look more lively is my current goal. That's the VTuber upgrade. Yesterday. Oh, he didn't make... Oh, no, he did make it. He just made children. Hello. Alright, I need to get up there and get that health power up, or else I'm going to die. Alright, well... Progression is probably open to me now, but I do need to just hunt down health. There we go, boop boop. All set. Topped off. I just love how resource-rich all these maps are. Like, you're never low on shit. Which is nice. Just exploring the map will keep you alive. And because of how much you need to move and how small the maps are, you're just naturally going to explore them through combat. Bastion interior within. Bless you. Thank you. Alright, where to next? Oh man, remember in fucking Wolfenstein The New Order where you could overcharge your health, but whenever you did, it would slowly tick down? That was a bummer. I always got irritated. I'm like, oh man, I'm just wasting these health packs because they're just gonna tick down. You'd have to hope that you were near enough to an enemy when you did that to keep your health high. Hello, skeleton. Alright, boopity-ba-doo. Moving forward. Oh, I bet you guys wondering about the skulls. The reason why there's skulls everywhere is one of two reasons. One, they're actual human skulls being lobotomized and made into part of the machinery. So, like, the brain inside has been wired in to the machinery to help it function. Or it's... otherwise, the skull is seen as a symbol of humanity because of no matter what faction you are within humanity, no matter what skin tone or planet you're from, we all have the same skull shape. It's supposed to be like a unifying image. Honestly, it just reminds me of, we're not the baddies, are we? Or whatever that was. Where the hell? Ah, there it is. Let's go home. I'm a Scully. Aw. Almost got all the secrets. Banach. Banach. Hands, are we the baddies? Yeah, that one. That one's great. What's this? Have you seen our hats? They've got skulls on them. Well, they, what do you think the skulls could mean, Hans? Superior Aryan's skull shape? No, no. Forbidden knowledge. You're inside the bastion. Its corrupt owner has quite the archive here. Search the deepest recesses of this foul place for information on the fragment's whereabouts. Oh yeah, so we're looking for the objective bastion obtained. Praise to the Emperor. Data located... Sorry, data location obscured from sensors. Okay. So we're actually looking for pieces of a warp power source that was found by Inquisitor Drogan in Space Marine. Wow. Out of the frying pan into the fryer, huh? Wait, that doesn't make any... That saying has been fucked up for me because the first time I heard it was a twisted version of it from Final Fantasy X, which was, I was out of the frying pan and into the freezer. And, like, ever since then, whenever I think of out of the frying pan into blank, I think of Tidus from Final Fantasy X saying that. Alright, we loading up, moving through. Ow. I'm actually really interested in playing Wolfenstein, the newer Wolfenstein games, because, those games were praised at the time for being, like, the return of old school shooters like this. Like, it was the return of... Like, that was, like, one of the first games where people are like, oh, man, boomer shooters are back, you know? And, like... I wonder if it's still that. Because like, whenever I look at it, I'm like, this plays kind of slow. This doesn't really seem like it's this kind of game. And Doom 2016 was, like... It felt like the real arrival, you know? We had Rise of the Triad before, Wolfenstein: The New Order. But, like, in terms of, like, what was seen as the return of boomer shooters, like, it feels like it started with the New Order. Also, I apologize for anyone who doesn't know the term. Boomer shooter refers to shooters that are built in the style of games like Doom, Wolfenstein, Quake, Blood, Shadow Warrior, Duke Nukem. Just shooters pre-Halo, I guess you could say. Pre-Halo shooters. Not that Halo's bad, it's just... when Halo came out, it changed the way that shooters work, similarly to how when Doom came out, or when Half-Life came out, it changed the way that shooters worked. And... yeah. Hands, are we the baddies? I remember Sasha and I were talking about that, and I'm like... We were just discussing it, and I was like, yeah, no, boomer shooters refers to old shooters, and he was just confused, because he's like... Like, I think, like, most of the Call of Duty and Halo games came out before Sasha was born. So it was just like, oh shit, yeah, for you, these are all just games from before you were born. You don't really give any thought to the specific era they were from. You weren't alive for that. So it's like, oh shit. Forgive Me Father is a nice boomer shooter. I haven't played Forgive Me Father yet. I actually have it on my wish list though. Really, any of those I'm kind of a sucker for that kind of game, so anytime a new one comes up on Steam, it just gets thrown on the old wish list. I think I have like 50 of them on there now. If there's one I haven't heard of though, I'll add it to the list. I do know Forgive Me Father is on it. And that does look sick. I'm very excited to buy more Steam games on a Steam sale because I'm gonna have a bunch more of these kind of game to play. I need a key, and I'm just kind of wandering the level right now. I need to get my shit together. Let's head up top. This is a cool little temple. Alright, so that's the key there. Interesting, alright. Tentacle shooter, nice. Or, like Lovecraftian, right? Yeah, that one looks sick. I also want to play Project Warlock. I haven't got around to that one yet. But yeah, it's just, it refers to a specific style of shooter. It's both an era and a style. There were games that came out before and since the era of boomer shooters that still qualify. Yeah. Because, like, after Halo, it was a combination of Halo, Half-Life, and Call of Duty. Their combined influences shifted shooters in less of a, how do I put it, wacky arcadey fun direction, which was just kind of the natural state of shooters. You know, it's actually kind of funny. Because, okay, so Doom, Wolfenstein, Quake, a lot of those games were trying to create immersive worlds with immersive gameplay that felt at least somewhat believable and authentic, right? Like, Doom was kind of going for a horror tone, despite nobody really treating those games like horror games. However, people appreciated those games for what they were, not for what they were trying to be. Hey, Adora Bomber, good to see you. I'm horribly lost. And so, when they eventually continued to iterate upon things that were in them, such as Doom 3, Doom 3 is really the big example. Honestly, Doom 3 is the thing I can think of just, all right, we're iterating and we're moving forward, and people go, no, this isn't what we want, and it's like, oh, okay. We don't know what people want. Let's go back to the drawing board for 15 fucking years. At least that's always been my interpretation, you know? And nowadays, you get people who are, like, making games in those styles, truly realizing what those games were, or what those games were. Like, Doom 2016 was just this, like, triumphant realization of what Doom was in our minds. Like, when I played Doom 1 and Doom 2 and Doom 64, like, mentally what I was imagining as I played was Doom 2016. Same with Eternal, you know? I'm just a lost little cat who stole Space Marine armor. Something I think about a lot. There we go. Those are the words. Give me Feloned Army. You can make your own Feloned Army. You can just make a conversion kit. If you want, you can even increase their melee roll when they do punches and have them throw punches instead of bayonet charge. I don't know how people feel about that, though. I should talk to Devin about that at the game store. He's pretty well versed with Warhammer stuff, but like, I'm curious how people feel about, like, oh, this is my custom data sheet for my OC army of Felonids. They can move slightly further, they're slightly worse at shooting, and they have slightly better melee. But you can buy the conversion kits. The Imperium's Neko Guardsman. Yep. Man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to secret hunt in this area. This place is just big and confusing. Alright, door. Can I open this? No. God, this feels like a fucking Manufactorum, too. Whoa! Hey, Mr. Flamer. Take care of you. There we go. Must find good bits for Felonid and print them if they exist in good quality. If you got a 3D printer, man, you probably got the hookup already. I guess I'm gonna be descending now, because ascending doesn't seem to be getting me anything. So we'll just go lower. There's an Echo Guardsman. Oh shit! Alright, well maybe not. Maybe descending isn't the solution. You know, I bet you there's a key somewhere in this room. Just haven't been able to find it yet. For the Nyamper. Oh, Jesus. What if, like, oh yeah, because, okay, so different planets and cultures have different interpretations of the Emperor. So, like, there's this planet, for instance, in the Eisenhorn books that worshipped the sun, right? Well, when the fleet showed up to conquer the planet, they had to change some things, so now they worship the sun as the Emperor. So they praise the sun, and they're praising the Emperor, and that's how they do it, right? And so I'm wondering, like, maybe there's a planet of Felinids that, like, worship a giant cat deity. A giant, like, cat, like a giant tiger deity. And that fuses with the Emperor and makes him into, like, a... Oh, boy. Oh, there's some heretical thoughts. So just imagining the Emperor on the throne, like the skeleton, but he's got fucking, like, cat ears. How moddable do you think this game's gonna be? I don't know. I can probably hit the ModDB page and tell you, but I don't know about like, because typically what decides the modability of a game is a lot of times the passion of the community. But also, the other thing is modding tools. Whatever makes it easier to mod the game, you're gonna have better mods. So I don't know yet. I hope they release modding tools. Sounds good. You want Giant Catman Emperor? You want God Emperor Cheetah Man? That's the other thing about the Felinids. They're not Neko. They are Anthro. No record of power regulator on current accessible documentation. Probability of heretical sect is something. I didn't read it fast enough. Ah, well. Hey, look at this generator. That's pretty neat. Meow. Because Doom was modded to Ascension, and this seems to be on that level so far. Yeah, but yeah, it's just in the style of Doom. It doesn't necessarily have the same modability. I'm not sure yet, because like Doom modding is really simple because it's just drag and drop. You drag and you create your WAD file and then you just drag and drop it into the folder. But I'm not sure. You know what? Let's just see what we can. Let me just look up Warhammer 40k Boltgun mods. How about that? 40k. Oh, the kid's upset. She screams a lot. Alright, here we go. The Boltgun Nexus. We have one mod. And it's the anti-aliased reshade, and it looks like shit. This is hideous. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, one mod and it looks fucking terrible on the Nexus, so... But that may not be the place for people to make Boltgun mods. I might use ModDB, you never know. Might use no mutants on... Sorry. Might use no mutants allowed for all we know, you know? Chicka 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 chicka. Damn it. That cultist was just minding his own business and I ruined his day. Switch weapons, damn it. Alright, now I need some of those health pickups. Ching 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 ching. Good, 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 good. Oh my god! Moving, 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 moving. Grab some health. Oh, fuck. Oh. Ah, damn you, not again. Alright, you little fucker. I guess if I destroy the corpse, there's not much more to be done for him, huh? There we go. You're done, you're done. Whew, just blow them apart. There we go. This is a pretty cool level. Trying to think about what I can do for health right now. I'm hurting pretty bad. The issue is the lack of contempt. Oh yeah, I forgot you have a dedicated taunt button. He had the same idea I had. Sadly, it didn't work out as well for him. Oh, it's the Terminator. He's teleporting. Bye, Mr. Terminator. Oh, my game, they have a dedicated middle finger button. Doesn't Postal have that? It's a nice feature, though. Dun 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 dun. I think Brutal Doom added something like that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah, Brutal Doom added something like that too. Hey, how you doing, Sasha? Where the hey am I going? This way. That is where I'm going. I don't think Postal has that. Oh, fair enough. It's been a while since I've played Postal 2. That is good to hear. I'm doing alright for myself as well. There's some shooting going on over here. Caught you shooting. Good shotty. Yeah, I think shotguns are really underutilized in 40k for the most part. Ow, fireball. Who shot me? There's nothing in this room but meat. I guess I killed him. I guess I killed him slightly before he got his last, or slightly after he got his last shot off. Art currently basic anatomy. Nice. Well, that's good to hear. Art is fun. I miss drawing. I need to stop saying that I miss it and actually draw sometime. No reason why I can't, really. I think I fucked the enemy so bad that I'm having trouble finding him. There you are. Hello. There we go, he's done. Really, one little health pip? That's all I get for that big guy? Damn. Alright, let's grab some autogun ammo. Hey, quit that. Alright, I just gotta figure out the way out of here. That's one more shell for the magazine. Boop-a-dee-ba-doo. Let's grab some health. Damn it. Yeah, I'm full on health. It's contempt that I'm lacking right now. Yeah, you taunt that corridor, Ultramarine. Alright, so yeah, this is the room I was in that got me the key card. Let me double check and make sure there's no armor in here. I know it's not called armor in this game, but I mean it functions like armor, you know? It's a second health bar that reduces the damage onto the first one. Basic, you know, shooter terminology. Games are weird about that sometimes, you know, where you just get used to calling something something in one game. Like going from Souls to Blood Echoes in Bloodborne was something I never did. I just called them Souls because they're Souls. Or like Social Links to Confidants in Persona. They're still Social Links. I think it's really weird where you have games by two completely different companies like Final Fantasy XIV and the shit. And World of Warcraft. I can't believe I forgot the name of World of fucking Warcraft. Holy shit. I guess that shows how far like 14 has risen. But like, yeah, in 14 I still use World of Warcraft terminology for a lot of shit, you know? I still refer to like the ability to customize and change your appearance as transmog, rather than glamour, which is what it's called in 14. It's just really funny to me how like certain terminology shifts. If you look, all the shots in this are projectiles too. It's really nice. It means if you can move fast enough and like if you know how to move and maneuver, you can dodge pretty much everything. My Chaos Terminator, you're done. All right. Wow, that was quick. I didn't forget about you, Plasma Gun Renegade. Don't worry. You have not been forgotten. You did explode though and take a chunk out of my health. That was somewhat annoying. Let's run in here real quick and grab some ammunition, and then we'll zip zap zoop back in. Is a chainsaw really practical at all from a science fantasy standpoint? So what's cool about it is, all right, so that's a really good question, and it's actually got a pretty good explanation in universe. Okay, so one of the cool things that makes the chainsword actually viable is the quality of the materials making up the blade, as well as the internal power source, which is nearly infinite compared to anything we have today, right? And so there are creatures in 40k that will just shrug off gunfire or just dodge it. But what everything does in 40k, and pretty much anything in 40k that can shrug off gunfire, is going to be running at you to hit you. And so once it gets close enough to do that, you got to have a means of defending yourself. And what's great about a chainsword is with a normal blade, you hit something and you hold it, and you're just kind of pushing on it, right? And sometimes enemy hide is way too thick. So let's say you're hitting an orc, right? Hitting it with a normal sword, you're not going to punch through its thick leather-like hide, which is as strong as iron. What will punch through it, though, is teeth from a chainsword biting in and cutting through it. That kind of thing. So yeah, the answer is yes, it's actually very practical. But it's a good question, because you look at it and you're just like, chainsaw, that doesn't seem that useful, but very similar principle to Doom is it's that when it bites into it, it'll just chew right through, and that's what gives it its strength. Grab some health. Boopity bop bop bop. Can I bounce shells at these guys? Yes, I can! Holy shit, I can bounce my shotgun shells up at it like it's the fucking flat cannon from Unreal. That's awesome. Oh, wow, that's upsetting to look at. It's a color out of fucking space. Honey, look at this shit. It's a color out of space. That's so cool. Oh, this game's awesome. It's actually kind of nailing the cosmic horror aspects of 40k despite being like a fast-paced shooter. I love it. Let me clip that shit. What are you talking about? How does a middle finger get mixed up? No, you're tuning in at two different parts of the conversation, Bomber. Heal. So on the higher difficulties, peasant with a pitchfork kills a demon. Yeah, Warhammer Fantasy, a lot of the demons and shit in that are a lot weaker in terms of power scaling than the ones in 40k. To be fair, like, it depends on who's writing, you know? Because, like, depending on like what story it is, sometimes the normal person is nothing against a Space Marine. Other times it can actually take one out, you know? Like in the Inquisitor books or in the Imperial Guard books, a lot of times guardsmen and like Inquisitors who are ostensibly normal people who are like who are just elite and very well trained can like kill Chaos Space Marines. But it takes a lot of work, and it's never just as simple as shooting at them, you know? It's always a thing about strategy and smarts. Gotta outwit a Space Marine. Difficult to do, but if you can do it. Yeah, or people are just naturally stronger in fantasy. That's a thing too. That is a thing to consider, yeah. Because, like, that is a world in which people are kind of powered up from the fact that the planet is in the warp. And even in the end times, God forbid I even think about that, but like in the end times, people were like ascending to godhood just from killing a lot of demons. So yeah, I guess you're right. Mortals could be stronger. Yeah, and I know the end times are kind of poopy, but like it's something to keep in mind when you're talking about power scaling. Like, oh my God, look at that. But yeah, look at this. Isn't that upsetting? Like I'm looking into the, it's like I'm looking into the warp itself. It's super cool, man. This area is so neat. I'm really shocked at how like varied this game's environments have been. That was the problem with Space Marine and Darktide, is that it's just like, oh, hey, desert planet or city. It's upsetting. It's just bizarre and weird. It's not something you'd want to, it's not something you'd imagine seeing. It's, unnatural, you know? Like, standing above it, I feel like I'm gonna fall. It's fucking with my vertigo. Very trippy, yeah. Area successfully purged. Yeah, I died there. I need to get health. I am playing way too fast and loose. I need to get my shit back together. And I should probably stop trying to rely on the shotgun so much. Alright, cool. Grab some ammo, some health. Yep. So my goal for the next bit is to not get hit. This dude hates gay people. Unnatural. Hey, man, I didn't say gay people are unnatural. I just said the weird purple space goo on the floor is unnatural. Though I do get how you'd be confused. They're both very purple, pink, and fabulous. Detected Holy Shrine to Bastion something or other. Should have read that faster. Because, yeah, I feel like this is low-level corruption here, where, like, the demons are starting to, like, look through the floor, the kind of flesh. And I like how you can see it's being corrupted. It's not, like, part of the architecture. It's like a stain. Cool shit, man. Chaos is scary. Chaos at its best when it's written really, really well or portrayed really, really well. It's terrifying. Private Archive of the Scale. Something about begin purge. Okay. I find it so funny how terrifying Chaos is described as, and all the demons look goofy and colorful because they're based off of little plastic toys. I always find that so funny. It's like, oh, like if you read a 40K novel, the way they describe Chaos is goddamn terrifying, but within the game it's like, die. Oh shit, I'm making really bad decisions. Yeah, I'm making really bad decisions. Is this game canon? Yeah. I don't see why not. 40K is one of those settings in which like everything is canon and everything is non-canon. The way that they describe it is that every story is told from the perspective of certain factions and characters. And so basically everything in 40K is in-universe, everything in 40K and fantasy is in-universe propaganda. So this would be like this would probably be like a in-universe game based off of Ultramarines and how great they are. Kind of like Imperial propaganda. The way that's done is that every writer is free to ignore or acknowledge the stories they want to ignore or acknowledge. Just throw grenades at these fuckers. There we go. Alright, switch over to Boltguns. Get back here, bird fucker. Alright, he's done. In theory, every human fantasy is Psycho Mage, but everyone can learn magic. Some people easier. Yeah. What about Darktide? Because you're prisoners. Yeah, Darktide's canon. It's actually written by one of the, or the writing in that is done by Dan Abnett, who's one of the bigger, more popular Warhammer writers. There's very few things in Warhammer that are considered non-canon. They have to be of significantly low quality. Like, for instance, the original Inquisitor book, before they got remade and redone as the Eisenhorn books, those were like borderline porn. And so the old Inquisitor books are considered to be fan fiction, but the new ones, the Eisenhorn books, are canon. That's kind of how it works. God, the old Eisenhorn book, or sorry, the old Inquisitor books were such crap, man. Oh, it's bad. That was Darktide propaganda. Well, the idea is that, like, it's not necessarily propaganda. That's just the word I used. It's just stories from different perspectives of characters within the universe. The idea is that, yeah. So like, look, it's not like Star Wars where there's legends and there's canon. There's just mostly everything, and then there's like 3 or 4 works that are of such low quality that the publisher has been like, all right, guys, this is crap. We're not even going to try. It plays very fast and loose with canon. The way that it's described in universe is that different novels and stuff and games are made by different people in universe, and they act as like propaganda. So Darktide would be like Inquisition propaganda. It'd be about like how prisoners could rise up and serve the Imperium and redeem themselves through service to the God Emperor. I mean, hell, even some of the dialogue fits into that. But then again, there's events in that game that I just like. I like the idea of like a scribe or like a preacher trying to say, it's like, yes, and so in service of the Emperor, they all fought well together, fighting off the hordes of chaos. What happened next? What happened next, scholar? Well, what happened next is the dumb shit Ogren decided to attack the demon. Decided to attack the demon host. I do not think I have been able to sneak past a single demon host in Darktide, because every time some dumb shit in my group decides to attack him. And for the first few games, that dumb shit was me. And then I learned, and then I got paired up with dumb ships that kept attacking the fucking... demon host. It's like... oh God, I cannot tell you how many times I have seen people, like actively aggro the witch in Left 4 Dead. It's the same basic principle, you know? It's just, we don't want to fight this thing because it will kill us. Ah, man, I wish I liked Darktide. Darktide's got some cool shit. One day when it's finished, I'll jump into it. It's just... man, that game's a secret early access release. It's got, like... oh, man, I need to actually look into the numbers, but from what I've experienced, it had, like, 4 maps. I'm lost. Hold on, I need to get my shit together. That's something I need to start actively doing whenever I stream, is like going, all right, focus, Alex, play the game. It's really weird, like, how, I guess, what's the word? Because both Warhammer Fantasy and 40k are somewhat, you know, they're both grimdark, but Fantasy has a bit more positivity to it in a lot of ways. So it's just like, oh yeah, so the Emperor united humanity and made it into a horrible fascist dictatorship that like conquered the galaxy and killed millions of people. Then there's Sigmar. Sigmar united humanity, and then he founded the bedrock of democracy and allowed people to retain their cultural identities and beliefs and even institutionalize them. Fantasy die. That is true. That is true. No matter how optimistic I can be about how the Empire is run in fantasy, at the end of the day, it did explode. But to be fair, it's not in a great spot to begin with. It's a planet in the warp. It's not in a great place. I do like how the lizard men hopped on their spaceships and tried to get the that was the best storyline in the end times. Skaven versus lizard men. How like the fucking Skaven destroyed the moon. Oh, I love it. They won. They won so hard, and they deserved it. They worked hard, those little rats. Those little rats deserve their victory. The lizardmen, on the other hand, it is so tragic. It's like, our gods created us. We know our gods. They are our best friends, and they're gone. We don't know where they went. Where did God go? God just left. Not even God is dead. God just took off. We saw him leave. We don't know where he went. That's the position the lizardmen in fantasy are in. I feel so bad for them. It's just like, where God at? God said he's gonna go out and get some cigarettes. Like, oh. It's so sad. I feel bad for them. And the fact that they got like, they all got destroyed right as they were about to escape the old world is so sad. Like, oh, get in our fucking rocket ships. We're getting out of here. The rats are here, they're fucking us up. They weren't even taken out by the elves. They weren't even like one of the original powerful races created by the old ones. They were created by just some fucking warp spawn rat people. That's always a bummer too, because like, as far as like humanity is concerned in Warhammer Fantasy, but this is all fucking deep shit, by the way. Like if 40k is niche, like Warhammer Fantasy is even more niche. That's not Warhammer Fantasy's fault. That's games. Whoa, that is a greater demon of Tzeentch. Oh boy. I'm in bad shape, dude. Oh, they're like, I'm like frozen. Weird. Oh wait, no, I hit shift. Okay. I turned off auto run. Just the poor lizard men, man. And like humanity considers them to be like equal to the Skaven, but they were actually the first race on the planet, and they have this like culture that goes back generations before humanity even showed up. Like, it's very sad. Oh wow, that's a lot of health. I'm gonna need to take out these guys before I tackle the Lord of Change. If the game even lets me. That's helpful. Secret underground ammo cache. Apparently they're bringing it back, but nothing's happened with that yet. Like, they're bringing back Warhammer Fantasy in a way, like they're gonna start making the minis again in the books and such. I'm guessing it's all just gonna be stories set before the end times happen, or they're... Oh shit, is the ground damaging me? Hold on. No, it's not, I got hit by an attack. I see. Hey, big guy. How's it going? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's one of the things I appreciated, too, is just how despicable the Imperium was. Like, they are so evil, man. Everyone's really evil in 40k, but, like, humanity especially. Even the Tau are evil. Humanity's not the worst. The worst would probably be, like, Chaos or, well, no, the worst is the Dark Eldar, without a doubt. But, like... Because the Dark Eldar just like to hurt people. And they, like, make people into, like, flesh furniture and flesh vehicles. And just flesh everything. Like, whenever people try to, like, understand what the Imperium is like, I usually compare them to, if you guys have ever, like, I compare them to mankind in Starship Troopers, usually. If not, they are evil knights in space. Killing shit they don't understand. Oh boy, yep. Does he have a line of sight attack like the Archvile? He might. Hell of a thing to give a boss. Yeah, as far as, okay, for now I'm just gonna assume that, yeah, he has an Archvile attack. That is fucked. Alright, that's tough. Let's grab some ammunition. Thus far, it's only happened on the corrupted spots, though. Yeah, he has a line of sight attack. That's upsetting. Oh my god, I'm still taking damage. Alright, heal up. Heal up and move. Stick and move. I need to drop into the basement again. Oh, come on, I need health bad. I am really hurting. Pew pew. Okay, let's not go for the little pickups. It's just a waste of time. Unless there's a lot of these. Those drop even less health on the higher difficulties. It's like 1 HP per pip. There's one. Is it based off of a line of sight? I can't tell. I am scared, though. I'm doing my part. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, I'm really excited to play the new Starship Troopers games. The fact that we're getting new Dune, Terminator, RoboCop, and Starship Troopers games is weird to me. It's awesome, but boy is it weird. Love to see... Oh boy, there we go. Looking DMs, got you. All right. About to kill every alien species as soon as I walk through this Stargate. Yeah. Good shit, good shit. Do your part. They're doing their part. Are you? The best thing about one of the best things about Starship Troopers is a lot of the dialogue in that movie that are like, it's like meant to show you how awful that, like, the world is in that, is based off of old World War II propaganda that America actually used. Like, the only good bug is a dead bug is a quote from General Patton. I think it's like the only good German's a dead German or something like that. Or only good Kraut's a dead Kraut, something like that. Let me double check my ass before I start saying shit. How about that? The only good... Oh no. Is a dead original. I think I might have found the original quote and it's way worse. Original quote. Plot of the game I want to make. No, it's not Kami. No, it's oh boy, it's way worse. It's way fucking worse. Oh no, it was... Oh. Comanche Chief Tosawi reputedly tells Sheridan in 1869, Tosawi good Indian, to which Sheridan supposedly replies, the only good Indians I ever saw were dead. It's way worse. It's referring to the natives, which makes sense for Starship Troopers because the bugs are not... We get zero proof that the bugs are actually the aggressors in that movie. The bugs seem to just be chilling on their own world, and the rock that hit Buenos Aires didn't have any bug. We didn't see any bugs come out of it. It was just a meteor. So there's a chance that the mobile infantry might have actually aimed that meteor at Earth. Because think about it, the bugs don't have complex technology to aim that kind of thing. Do you think they'd eat? Do you genuinely think the bugs and Starship Troopers could have aimed that meteor at Buenos Aires? Like, no, I genuinely think they faked the bug war. They faked the bugs being the aggressors so that humanity would have an excuse to invade their space. Oh, shotguns fuck up screamers. That's cool. Noted. Ah, beautiful. Bit overpowered for a shotgun, but still great though, great though. I got no complaints. I'd rather have an overpowered shotgun than an underpowered one. That is terrible that that's what that quote originates from. That's really depressing. That's the other thing is, like, I understand most people who are fans of the mobile infantry like them in like an ironic, comedic sort of way where we realize, like, yeah, they're the bad guy. No, thank you, honey. I'm sorry. I've already eaten too much today. But I think most people who are fans of Starship Troopers kind of understand the mobile infantry are the bad guys. See, I want to make aliens a pretty redeemer, so I don't know how they would have gotten there. They could always have them be there already. They could always be from the ocean or from underground, and have their origins of where they came from be a mystery. That's always fun. And you can also add to the mystique and the mysterious nature of the aliens, if that's what your goal is, of course. It depends on how you want to write them. Oh, then they are aliens. Well, no, they could have arrived at some point in the past and been underground for a long period of time. You know, like the Autobots. No, not like the Autobots. It's a terrible comparison. They just have to not be from Earth originally. There's a possibility we have that going on, but it's somewhat unlikely and we haven't seen evidence of it. It's just one of many possibilities of the origin of life, is that it's from another world. The idea that Earth was a dead place and then a meteor crashed, and that put the natural chemicals that would eventually evolve into us. That's always a fun thought. It just like seeded the planet with life. Anyway, I think we're ready to go against this big bird. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm having to reload my shotgun, but it's taken so long that I'm just doing everything else I have on offer. So I'm just, like, chain sorting, dashing, hoping for the best. Oh, what a beautiful dance. Remember, it's going to be smart, but nowhere near as smart as humans who invent spaceships and bullshit. Earth was a big egg waiting for sperm, space sperm. I like your theory. For them to be more animal-looking humans rather than humanoid. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting angle to play. That sounds fun. Alright. Aw, poor little guy didn't make it. Oh shit, I'm actually taking damage again, so I need to load up on health. Everybody head downstairs and see what I can grab. Alright, big guy, it's you and me. He's moving. Grab that. We're looking for this. Grab this. There we go. Oh my god. Ah, fucking exalted flamer. Here we go. Right. Sorry I'm so quiet, I'm just trying to stay alive. Shit's tough. It's rough in these streets. Man, that's a nice bunny hop. Just grab a bit of armor. Right, moving back down. Just letting myself breathe for a second so I can grab some health and such. Here we go. Contempt. Thanks for the health, big guy. Okay, sorry about the ad. Rather focus than hype YouTuber voice. Yeah, pretty much. Think the aliens from COD Ghost Extinction, but which is the main inspiration. Oh yeah, those were really cool. I actually really like the Extinction game mode in Ghosts. I need to play more of that. I have no reason not to now that I have plutonium. Aren't you gonna attack, Lord of Change? Did I break you? I think I broke the Lord of Change, you guys. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Oh no! Oh no, I broke the boss! I broke the boss! Oh, bummer. Oh, that was unfortunate. X Labs. Oh, alright then. Didn't know that. Hey, let's check out some of these statues before I go. Alright, we got 2 saints. We got the throne, which split open. Hidden passage identified. Hidden passage identified. I'm trying to do a different voice than I do for my, well, the Servo Skull, the voice I give him in Inquisitor Trainer is Hidden Path Identified. I try to go for like a Dalek voice. But, I don't know if any of you guys have seen that playthrough. Have you guys watched my Inquisitor Trainer videos? Those are fun. That's a 40K adult game. And those are fun to make, if not very stressful, because I'm scared that I'm going to include a nipple in the YouTube edit and just doom myself. Well, I have something to watch now. It's on the YouTube. Sanctum Magistratum, is there no end to heresy that pervades this place? The information we seek is here. Be the very walls themselves seem to turn against us. Find what we need before chaos claims it. Alrighty then. Wait. I'm sorry, did it just say suit your weapon's strength to your toughness? Alright, let's take a look. We got Strength 4, Strength 3, Strength 7, Strength 5. Strength 7 for the plasma gun? For real? Alright. Warp influence identified. Beware, diminished real space integrity. Vigilance requirement increased. Yeah. Worst things slip. No, it's well. I've edited it down to where there's no nipple. But I mean, if you do want to see the nipple version, you can find it on my Patreon. The first video at least is free. The rest I got a Patreon. Might as well use it. You know. I will link you. No, I can link the first video on YouTube. And if you want to see the uncensored version, the link is down below. That's what the Patreon's for. The Patreon's for the uncensored stuff. Oop-a-dee-doo. There it is. Okay, shareable link. You guys enjoy. Just gonna post the YouTube version right here. Viewer discretion is advised. Right, well, we're getting close to the end of the stream, so I'm not gonna do the ad break. Oh, wow. Look at my DMs. Yeah, sure thing, dude. IW. Oh, okay. Thanks, man. Thanks for the hookup. Appreciate it. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I thought that little spot on the ground is impressive, but this place is proper fucked. Proper fucked. Yeah, these screamers are fucking me up, man. Jetpack Labs installed. I do not have installed yet. No, I'll probably get it set up though. Is it only for ghosts, or is it for other stuff too? Caution, sensors indicate existence of redacted. I probably can't even talk about what's there. Oof. Anyway, what can we find? Very few health pickups. I'm gonna have to come in hard over here. God, this is gorgeous.
Penny.
That's a trippy effect. Yeah, he's having a hard time. His brain's getting all mashed up by chaos. Oh yeah, we're in the hot zone now. Shit! Health. Ah, thank God. Thank the Emperor. I fried you motherfuckers. Alright, here we go. Need to move in. Ah, crap the shields. Okay. Check TMs again. Okay. Oh, okay. In a minute. Or maybe not. We'll see. Sorry, I'm just trying. Let me focus on what I got going on here. Oh, shit! Just walked right into that. Maybe birdie bastard. Ah, get fried. What kind of newsletters did Alex subscribe to? No. Don't out my secrets. Don't tell him that I subscribe to Femboy Carpentry. Anyway. Ah, shit. Grenade out. Well, that worked. Oh, all clear. Worked out well. No, I can't judge. No, you cannot. Gosh, this place is super warp tainted. Oh my God. Jesus. Here we go. You're done. Get done. Whew. You know, I can't judge. I've heard of fishing, but carpentry? I'll be honest with you guys, I kind of forgot about femboy fishing. So, yeah. No, I just tried to think of like a weird, hyper-specific thing involving femboys, and carpentry is what came to mind, I guess. It was a bit of an L on my part. Anyway, climbing the ladder, climbing the stairs. I am so shocked that I survived that fuckfest. That was a mess. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm surrounded by enemies. Should I back down or push further in? And I kept pushing further in, and it worked out for me. Iron Halo? What on earth? Vortex grenade. Nice. Goodbye, Mr. Demon. Why can't they get into carpentry? Reload, 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 and... Alright, well that demon fell. We'll take care of him later. I can't see him, blinded. Alright, we're doing good. Making good time too with that. Alright, well over there is the exit. Let's go ahead and... no, and... Hey, look at that. Oh my god. There's like thousands of dead people up there, aren't there? Yep, that's probably the case. Ugh. Chaos, man, not even once. Not even once. Lots of gore. It's genuinely creepy. They're nailing the vibe of chaos, that's for sure. I love this color out of space shit they're doing. Hello! Bitch. Oh. Okay. Damn straight, Mr. Space Marine. Let's go. A lot of gore. God, that is such a good effect, man. I'm gonna get tired of it by the end, but man, that's a good effect. Alright, that's a portal. Did I come through there? I'm already disoriented. Of course I'm disoriented. Look at this place. Make them supper. Alien beans! Stand back, I'll show you how it's done. Get back here. There you go. You know what's confusing about 40k? There's enemies and there's weapons called flamers. I just realized this thing's called an exalted flamer, but if I ever get a flamer in the game... Yeah. Oh yeah, you told me about that. Yeah, I remember we talked about that. Yeah, it's super sick. You know what? Maybe Games Workshop wants to take the hint and take the Arma 3 mod and make that into a full 40k game. I wouldn't be against it, even though that style of game is really not my thing. Actually, I don't know. I've never tried it. I've been too scared to try. Maybe one day I will. It's just, it seems like one of those things where you got to know the right people to partake. Maybe I'm completely wrong on that. I mean, I'd be happy to be. That kind of thing seems super neat to me, but it seems like you gotta know the right people to partake. Just gotta own the game, have the mod, and like, I guess have access to a server, but I don't. Arma's a deep rabbit hole. Yeah, I am one of the right people. That's good to know. I know my friend Tyler has quite a few of those he's a part of, so I might be able to get some stuff from him. Maybe one day I'll catch it on a sale or something. I don't want to spend money on something that I'm not sure I can get anything out of. There we go. You know, I forget I have this plasma gun here. God, die, why don't you? That plasma gun that totally isn't for Doom. It's not. 40k goes back to the 80s. The tabletop game is really old, and this pretty much fires like it. The firing effect is, I don't know, when did they first start firing like this? But this is pretty much how they're described as firing in universe. Oh shit! Screamers have been giving me a lot of trouble, man. See, I'm not wanting to use the, I'm trying not to use my plasma against those guys, because if they run up on me, I might get hit with the splash damage. Honestly, I'd describe this in terms of how it shoots to be closer to the rocket launcher than the plasma cannon. But I can see the comparison, like the color scheme's very, very similar. I'm low on, there we go, heavy bolter ammo, that's what I need. This has become my like bread and butter weapon, it's so nice. There we go, 60 shells, 80 shells, the design, yeah. Well, the design predates Doom as well, but yeah, I could see the comparison. Yeah, so maybe that's where Doom got it from. But like, Doom and 40k have a lot of the same influences, like Aliens. Yeah, 40k and Doom have a lot of the same influences, like, yeah, the plasma gun, like, 40k is pretty old. It's, Warhammer goes back to the 70s, and, 40k goes back to the, like, mid-80s. It's pretty old. But in terms of design, I think it's based off of weapons from Aliens. A lot of the stuff is based off, 40k's main influences are H.P. Lovecraft, Starship Troopers, Aliens, and Dune. So, and Terminator for the Necrons. But yeah, they take references from a bunch of shit, and it's a lot of the same shit that Doom references, like Starship Troopers and Aliens. But Doom's got a lot more Evil Dead in it than 40k does. Doom's got a lot of Evil Dead and Army of Darkness in its bone marrow. Influence is funny that way, you know? And the H.P. Lovecraft influences didn't go to Doom, but they went to Quake. Quake's got a lot of H.P. Lovecraft shit going on. God, there was this channel I followed that had these really cool videos that was basically like, it was called Retrohammer. And like, one of the series that Retrohammer had was, What Made Warhammer? And it was just like, hey, here's all the stuff that Warhammer took from Dune. Here's all the stuff that Warhammer took from Starship Troopers. And it was really neat. But the guy stopped after the second video and decided to turn his channel in a like commentary review direction. When I just wanted more cool, like, hey, tell me about the influences of H.P. Lovecraft, man. But he instead decided just to review old metal models and talk about other Warhammer YouTubers he didn't like. It's like, ah, damn it. That's always a bummer when someone turns in that direction where you're just like, oh shit. Guess I'll fall then. Quit that. Quit that. Oh. I'm just gonna keep going through doors until I get where I need to be. This is resetting me over and over again, isn't it? Oh shit! God damn it. I'm so fast. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just gonna keep running ahead until it takes us where we need to be. I typically don't fuck with random doors. It's a pretty cool level, though. Oh wow, that just reset me at the start of the room. Alright, we're going this way. Yeah, I feel like I'm gaining speed. This is weird. Yeah, I feel like I'm picking up speed. Loopaging, yep. Damn it. Ah, I hate these kind of fucking things in games. I usually never bother with them, I'll just run straight ahead until it takes me to where I need to be. But it looks like it's not an option here, so we're gonna go ahead and take this door. This one's the only door available to me, so we'll go this way. And then same thing. Shit. Okay. So this door is going to drop me. Yep, so I'm going to... Well, I thought that was going to lead to something. But I guess now I have a second to breathe and think. Yes. Oh, shit. Here, I guess? Oh boy, here we go. It's the start of the confusion. Let's see where this leads to. Alright, leads there. Cool level design, but like... It just happens to be the kind of level that I hate. Like, I don't like these, like, oh, it's a... Which door is it? Which door is it? And like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be very excited. I don't think I'm going to be very satisfied or feel very good about myself when I find out. So what's the point? It's like I said when I was playing Stalker, it's like, if it ain't a puzzle, it should be a fight. If it ain't a fight, like, what am I doing? And sometimes it's both. I really like it when it's both. I really like puzzle fights. Alright, well, we've tried that a couple times. Ugh. Oh, and this game was doing so well, too. I liked it so much. God damn it. I hate this shit. This is the worst. I genuinely do not like this kind of game. Like, I don't like, oh, hey, pick the right door. What'll it be? Ooh. Like, just, I don't know, dude. I'm here to shoot shit. I'm not here to guess the right door. I mean, I kind of like this. I like how it's like kind of topsy-turvy and turned on itself, but I don't know which door I'm trying to get to, so I'm not really working towards anything. I'm just kind of poking at the level, hoping to find what I'm going to find. Like, seriously, where do I go? Just drop down and see. Maybe there's something down below. No, okay. Tell you what, we're probably gonna wrap this up here. I'll do this off stream because this is misery. And once I progress, I'll save the game and we'll continue from there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a great time. This game's really great, and I look forward to seeing more from it. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't followed yet, be sure to do so. If you want to support the channel and help it grow, be sure to subscribe. And if you haven't joined the Discord yet, that's a good place to go too. Boop. Anyway, let's go ahead and find ourselves someone to raid. Stand by. All right. Let's take a look. Do we got anybody we know right now who's raiding or who's playing? Atlas is playing Dawn of War 2 Retribution. That's what we're going to raid Atlas then. All right, see you guys on Atlas' stream. Or maybe not. If we can't get past one, we'll go ahead and just oh nope, my fucking Chrome froze. Alright guys, give me a second. Gotta wait for my fucking shit to unfreeze. Come on now. Wow, I love this. I love it. Just fucking froze up at the last second. Are you serious? Alright, we're not going to bother rating. That's only 2. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a good night.